Do you want to be successful in your business? Do you want to build your pipeline, close business predictably, ongoing, till you hit your $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, $30,000, $40,000? We all want to get to these upper echelons in business, but if you don't master this one skill, you are absolutely going to sabotage yourself and keep yourself from being successful. What am I alluding to? Following up with people. This is something that people just don't do enough of. I've had life insurance agents. I've had all kinds of people selling or attempting to sell something to me. They never follow up. Like literally never. Like I'll see a text message from somebody. Hey, Ed. In fact, I actually had a guy who did follow up with me. A guy that I was going to have help me build a cabin on my property. I decided to do it myself. He actually followed up with me Sunday night. And I'm thinking, you know what? I respect that. Here's a guy who actually followed up. But I told him I'm actually going to do the work myself. So if you're somebody that's looking to grow your business, you can't just expect to follow up with a prospect one time. It takes on average 7 to 9 touches to close a sale. Now, I'm not in the business of trying to close people, but I am in the business of trying to further develop relationships and encourage them to pull the trigger, but it's all in their timing. The secret to everything in business is follow-up. And I talk to people all the time. How many times did you follow up? Oh, I followed up twice. I even have had businesses that I partner with, and they say to me, hey, Ed, those leads are not any good. And I'll say, well, how many times did you follow up with them? Oh, I called them once. And I say, well, wait a second. You have to follow up with them every single week for the next 6-7 weeks. They're like, what? I said, people get busy, guys. Like, you could follow up with somebody today, and then they get busy with life, and they see your message, but they forgot about it, and then they get busy with stuff. They are not thinking about you. You are not top of mind to them, but you're thinking of that prospect way more than they're thinking of you. So if you want to be successful in building your business, you're putting an effort to prospect and to reach out to people, but then you're, sabotaging yourself by not doing the very thing that's going to help you close business. It's not a hard thing to do. Have a little tenacity, have a little stick-to-itiveness, and just start being consistent with people. Follow up. What should a follow-up sound like? For me, it's just, hey, John, like it's a text message because I make sure I got their cell phone number. And all it is, hey, John, hope you had a great weekend. Just following up with you to see if timing is good to reconnect. Now, I could do that every week. I could do that every couple weeks, once a month, depending on the frequency established based on the last conversation with that prospect. If somebody says to me, hey, Ed, yeah, I'm interested, just give me another month or so. So I will follow up with you in 30 days. And I'll follow up with every single prospect every Monday. Why? Because if you've got 20, 30 prospects in your pipeline, which you should have, at least have a dozen qualified. But the more the better, because it just gives you better chance of having a business owner that's actually going to move forward with you. So I will follow up with every single prospect every Monday on a frequency based on that last conversation. It's a text message. And guess what? It's the same text message to every single prospect. I just change out their name. Hey, John, hope you had a great weekend. Just circling back with you or just checking in with you to see if timing is good to reconnect. Let me know either way. When you do it, it takes the pressure off. There's no sales pitch. It's just very casual. And then people will say, oh, yeah, I've been busy, or yeah, I'm not ready yet. Now, sometimes you'll get somebody who doesn't respond to you. And then you might get in your head thinking, oh, man, what did I do wrong here? Maybe I said something wrong when we had that initial conversation. Maybe he thinks I'm a loser. Maybe he thinks I'm a sales guy. Maybe he doesn't trust me. No, you just need to assume that they got busy with life and they forgot about you. They might have seen your text message, but then they might have had 10 more that come in behind it, and then yours gets pushed down and they forget about it. Not everyone checks all their text messages. Like I do. I hate having an unchecked message in my text messages. I'm always checking all my messages, but not everyone does that. So what can you do in that situation? You could say something like, hey, John, I dropped you a message last week, just seeing if everything's okay with you. If you've chosen to go in a different direction, let me know either way. So I'm saying, hey, is everything okay with you? Like maybe something happened. Hey, is everything okay with you? Just checking in to see if you're okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I got busy. I get that. That's the response you typically get. Or if you say something to the effect of, hey, if you've decided to move on or go in a different direction, not a big deal. Let me know either way. You know what that does? That takes the pressure off of them. People don't respond to you sometimes because they think that you're going to try to sell them. So if you approach it this way, it's like they're saying, hey, he doesn't really care what I do. He's not trying to sell me. Hey, yeah. Sometimes they'll say, yeah, Ed, actually, I've decided I'm not going to do anything. Or they might say, no, I'm still interested. I just need some time. Right? It's such a great way to have communication with people because you're not trying to sell people. You're not trying to convince people, but you are being consistent with your follow-up. So if you want to be successful in business, guys, this is really, really important. Most of you are not good at this, and this is why you're not having the success you want. But if you master following up and you do it every single week and you copy paste the same message essentially and change out the name to all of your prospects, you could, if you've got a dozen in your pipeline, you could text message all those in less than 5 minutes. And then you could move on with your day and your week knowing that you followed up with everybody on Monday. You give them time to get back to you. You circle back the next week and you go from there. Master this and you will close more business.